could talk about matches that have been closer, matches he's been losing recently, but you look at the win rate against players like Fortitude, and it's like 78%. And you're like, okay, Happy, I get it. I get it. You look like the win rate against players like Lin, it's like 75. Okay, Happy. Okay, Happy. Maybe here and there he may lose, but he'll always still have an 85% win rate against the top players.
And of course, he wants to defend his title, the back-to-back Rara champion. One grand final versus Lawlight, one grand final versus Moon, all to him. And now the third time, and he might face Fortitude there, who qualified today.
Yeah, that would be epic offline. Just remembering, you know, even the SOC games at Rara 1, that series against X-Lords, just a human versus undead, has always delivered, and seeing Fortitude versus Happy offline, oh my god, I don't even remember. They certainly haven't played offline when Fortitude has been at the level he's at right now. In the past, I don't even know if they have, really.
Well, they played the final in Dubai.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, of course.
But that was without a crowd.
Yeah. I forgot about that tournament. That was such a weird sort of one-off tournament.
2 days? Or 3? I'm not even sure.
Yeah. Harass. Not getting any kills, but the damage is important. Not forcing coils because there is no coil to force. So last hit is available. That one did go to Happy.
Solid damage done on ghouls. Downside of that, they regen on Blight. And nobody is better in rotating ghouls in and out than Happy is. Tech cute as well. Here's the new troop. He plays the ghouls and heroes like they play an ice hockey team, you know?
Yeah. Shuffling them in and out. They go against the boards. And then they just go and heal at home.
That's right.
Very safe play. And he's got that Ritual Dagger as well. So even the damage he took from Immolation, he didn't have to send them home. He just used one charge of that bad boy. And then the harass might as well have not happened, except for the slight delay the demon caused. Dust purchased. And where is he going now? Is he going to the mercenary camp? Or is he just trying to pressure? There is a Wisp there. RazerMoon scouts the movement of Happy. Wisp goes down, not detonated. Archer now caught out as well.
Uh-oh, that's not the perfect position for that lady. And now Moonwell is empty. Archer's in open field, and of course Wisp and Moonwell hunt is on.
Duck used to just call these scout ghouls. He's like, I can't believe your players are losing to scout ghouls. It's like, Duck, there's 10 ghouls in my base at the 4-minute mark. RazerMoon trying to defend. Wisp block, actually getting jiggy with it. That was quite nice. Coil force. Archers have yet to die, but they're all bruised, and one finally falls.
This looks quite brutal, I gotta say. Razor is trying his darnest to not lose too many Wisp. They were buffed before, is killing ghouls now, saves a lot of them into buildings, even though the position is, of course, for the longevity of this game, not perfect. Some archers are falling, but Happy has to make quite an effort to get the necessary kills and is continuing to lose more HP on ghouls.
I think at the end of the day for Happy, though, it was actually only one ghoul lost. 2 archers have gone down, and I think that was a shop that was not cancelled in the main to the north of the tree, trying to save a Wisp, and I think 2 more Wisps on top, so plenty of damage has gone towards RazerMoon, enough to call the double Gs at just the 5-minute mark. That's 1-0 for Happy.
Wow. You said he's washed?
I said he's the greatest player of all time.
that can go hand in hand, you know?
It's true, yeah.
I mean,
well,
yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, that was scout ghouls. Scout ghouls, they're quite strong.
Yeah, scouting is knowledge, and knowledge is power, and that was hella powerful. I mean, what can we say?
So much information gained by Happy there. Wow, he's really going to be able to take that into the mid game.
What mid game exactly?
Game 2.
Ah, yeah.
The mid game of this series.
And of course, dude, whenever I have Happy in my tournament, I want to start the series as fast as possible to not annoy him the slightest.
Yeah, I know. It's funny this need to not annoy Happy. Like, I feel it too. Like, I feel scared like I'm gonna disappoint my dad or something. But then at the end of the day, it's like, wait, what's Happy gonna do? He wants to play these tournaments. He wants to make the money. He wants to get the trophies. Like, what's he gonna be like? I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing back to Warcraft tournaments. He started the game 10 seconds late. It's kind of funny, but I feel that too. I understand it. I just don't know where the feeling comes from. This fear of Happy.
Yeah, and you know, he's a super nice guy as well. Like, if you have a request or something, you can just ask him straight up, and he says, "Yeah, no." Like, usually he says no problem, or he asks why. And if you give a solid reason, then he says no problem. Like, he's totally reasonable, but this aura of fear, man. And if we as broadcasters feel this, imagine being his opponent.
Definitely. Yeah, I've experienced that, you know, if you actually just say something reasonable to him because he's a reasonable guy, he'll be like, yeah, it's cool. But if there's any slight inconsistency with what you say, he'll tear you down. He'll destroy you. That's why interviews are so tough, you know? Everyone's struggled with the interviews, me especially. I am horrified of interviewing Happy. Legitimately, my biggest fear of being a caster in this scene is interviewing Happy.
I feel you, dude. I feel you. But Ricky did a great job, even though some people laughed at him. I thought it was great. Yeah. Let's see. We got Happy with the 1-0. And match points, winner bracket semi-final would be played next week if Razor is not striking back and can win the first map against Happy now.
Let's see if he's got it in him. Ancient War in the correct position and not allow the Acolyte to efficiently pull the camp. Let's see if Happy can still pull it off. He does get the Wolf, but the Acolyte takes some damage. Will go down, actually. Ooh. And that wasn't, again, not the most efficient position to try to go for that pull in. It oftentimes doesn't work out.
You know, currently it's an 8-0 streak in maps for Happy, but some streaks are being broken these days. Happy lost the map to Sheik after, I don't remember, man, 127 map wins in a row or something. And
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that like not exaggerated, somewhere in that ballpark. And he lost the 32 series win streak against Focus, so that just once again confirms streaks are meant to be broken.
And it seems to be the month to do it, or the patch to do it, perhaps. Although I haven't seen the patch impact Happy too much so far. He's still playing the old style. Maybe he's limit testing the old style, and then when it really starts to not work, he'll start to make some changes. But when he's still winning, for the most part, he'll probably stick to the same style. By the way, did you see, this is an aside, did you see that grand finals yesterday in the Weekly Cup?
Unfortunately not. I was busy watching Germany destroy Scotland in the Euro.
Okay, would recommend. Very, very entertaining. It's on our YouTube. Everyone else would recommend it as well. This Harass, not getting any kills, but doing a lot of damage again.
Is that worth it, though? Oh, gets the kill at level 2. And the skeleton. That's some moral victory here.
Yeah, no actual ghoul kills, but did he really expect to get any actual ghoul kills for his Happy? No third Moonwell either. Dare I say that was forgotten about? Yes, it was. I don't think it'd be finished by now, but it should be nearly finished.
That is quite crazy. Dude, Happy has been playing all day. I think he played like 20 games versus Leon or something. How is this guy not getting tired or something? He's just a machine.
Yeah, the greats at things often are able to do that. They're able to just to grind it out. That's the one common thread of people that are really good at something. They're able to just put in so much time and land surrounds like that. A ghoul is gonna die. He got a ghoul, but the Demon Hunter's dead.
The winner bracket quarterfinal speedrun.
As always, Happy. As always. He's tired now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Side last year brought him close-ish to a defeat, and RazerMoon is playing FFA now. Wisps out on the map. All that we need is a Zeppelin, and then hopefully that works out and you can hide for a bit.
I wonder how Happy would react if that happened. I mean, certainly Happy plays it on ladder all the time, people hiding buildings. I wonder.
Is that so?
I want to see his execution versus somebody hiding farms all over the map. Just see how good he deals with it. Oh, Demon Hunter could get another ghoul back from the tavern, of course. Wisps. not dying. Like, he's taking less damage to the ghoul pressure than he did last game, despite the Demon Hunter loss.
Yeah. It is fascinating, though, that everybody's always talking about patch and balance, yada yada. And the early game of Night Elf got stronger last week, and Happy is finishing games faster.
Yeah. He doesn't want to ever have to research Frenzy.
Yeah, exactly. Then you don't feel the impact, do you? As if he wants to taunt Blizzard. Like, is that all you got?
Perhaps. I noticed actually a lot of undeads yesterday, other than Happy, recently. They haven't even been researching Frenzy on tier 3. Like, I saw there was like Ito and Sheik both just weren't researching it. They're like out of protest, not even getting it.
Bro, Ito, I don't know if he had the time to reach the patch notes for 1.29 yet. I wouldn't trust on that. Like, he could come up with stuff like I don't know what was a long forgotten change. Oh, my worms don't slow for 10 seconds anymore? What the hell happened here? But Sheik, yeah, Sheik is interesting.
Yeah, Sheik, been very impressed with him recently, actually. Especially if you watch that grand finals from yesterday too, everybody. He's been playing very, very strong. I think I sense a glow up from my man Sheik.
Dude, have you seen him play FFA? It's a beauty.
Yeah, he's a great FA player. Maybe that's been helping him a lot because I don't feel like he's been playing it for too long. At least we haven't been paying attention for long enough. But it's been helping.
Just definition. I think yeah, he's just incredible at. Also at mana ping, you wouldn't think that he talks too much, but in FFA he makes the right calls all the time. It seems like. Razor got a little success. He survives 2 minutes longer than in game 1, despite not so great early, and he's getting close to level 3.
And he's going Talons. That's great.
Oh, you don't like it?
How do you feel about mass Talons?
Dude, I've seen DICE do this to Happy, and it can look incredible if you play super duper mega careful and hit the timings as sharp as possible.
All right. Do you need an expansion for this sort of style? I'm just thinking, Night Elf Ditto, you need an expansion to play Talons versus Bears. Versus Undead, do you need it as well? Can you play one base Talons as though you're up against an Orc player? This is possible for RazerMoon.
It is possible if you kill stuff and don't lose too much.
Ah, great. Oh, Rune Bracers. That'll help you to not lose too much, I suppose.
That's right, especially the Demon Hunter, getting some stuff done. Level 2 Fork Lightning would be fantastic. And I wonder, I haven't seen a Happy Scout in quite some time. Does he see the winds and is he expecting? I mean, he goes Fiends and Web, so that's a clear indicator that he expects some air.
Yeah, he's probably a little bit afraid of... It would be weird to see Demon Hunter first into Mass Fairy Dragons, but he's expecting anything at this stage. But I guess he just creeps. And then the ghouls are going to be especially bad against the Talons, I suppose. Even worse, with the Frenzy nerf as well. Health Stone, that's not the Mana Stone that Happy's come to expect. Yeah, I do wonder. I'm interested to see how this first fight goes. Very interested.
Fiends are going to be a problem, I guess, but Fork Lightning is pretty good against it. High damage output on few targets for an AoE spell. And with that, you can wreck Fiends. What worries me is no mana burn, as he never really got the resource to retrain.
He should do it now if he's going to do it ever, because here comes Happy. Maybe Immolation is the way to deal with the Fiends, and then Cyclone's the way to deal with the mana indirectly. But Happy just creeping. He's going to get Lich level 3 before pushing. Is there even a heal scroll? There is not. Ooh, this is going to be a tough fight, but let's see. Let's see how good the Talons are.
Okay then, we are disabling some heroes. You can't nuke if you're up in the air, but this spell immediately, some crows immediately wept as well. Happy's just so fast and everything he does is ridiculous. Remember when I said you shouldn't lose too much? Well, Razor's down to 29 food.
Yeah, that is, I guess he's lost so many wisps that You know, 29 supply doesn't look that terrible, but it is 2 archers and 2 talons at this stage. Some ghouls have been cleaned up. The Destro's taking a decent amount of damage. Almost dies. That's actually a big kill in this situation, but you really just need your heroes if you're happy. Destro does die. Maybe if there's a clutch cyclone, we could see a Lich kill, but Demon Hunter doesn't even use the potion.
It was on cooldown for 2 seconds. So unfortunate. Get a nice little triple kill. So Razor is going down, fighting the good fight, getting some kills in, but only down to a Naga and a misrally Talon. He's just mourning his brethren as the Naga falls, and Happy goes 4-0 into the winner bracket semi-final decider. He's on his way to Rara to face 40 offline again.
Yeah, kind of as expected. If you see Happy in one of these sorts of tournaments, you sort of know how it's going to go. But a nice try to both Mr. Winner and RazerMoon, doing what they could. But Happy is happy for a reason, and we'll have to see who he has to play. Did you say next weekend? Not tomorrow, but next weekend.
Is correct. The winner bracket round 2 will be played next weekend, as well as the lower bracket round 2. So Happy has the evening off now.
Easy work. Maybe he'll play 20 more ladder games.
You know what? Probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so now we go on to, correct me if I'm wrong again, Dice and Crastic.